Welcome all of you children. So today we are going to continue the second chapter of our moral science, that is social universe. Okay. So in this particular chapter, in the last class, we have studied the social universe. Okay. And a diagram which was showing a person, okay, in the middle, and around it a square field were made out, and the sections were made out in that square field, which was representing the different level of relationship which was maintained by that particular centered person there with other persons which are related to him or her, by their parental side, means their family side, or from their school side, or from their playing side, or from their religion side. Okay. So all different aspects and all different persons which are related to different sections has been shown out in that particular diagram. Okay, now continuing further there, the the family members. Okay, the dialogue between the family members characterizes a healthy relationship. Yes, a person who has a healthy relationship with the family, he also has a healthy relationship with all others also. Okay, in the society also he will have a very good relationship, because if he can maintain good relationship with his family, then he can easily maintain good relationship with others also which are present near to him, or which are his friends, or which are his colleagues, or which are his subordinates in different fields of life. Now let's move further. The child builds up his self-image and personality from the way he is treated by his parents. Okay, the child builds up his self-image and personality from the way he is treated by his parents, siblings, and other relatives. If a child is not been treated uh, is if the child is not been treated well with by his parents or by his siblings or other relatives, then the same habit or the same teaching will be gone to the child also, and he will also not treat or appreciate any other person. Okay, or his siblings, or other colleagues, or other subordinates with him. The child's self-image includes faith in growing taller, in growing more competent, and so on. Okay, the child's self-image here, it includes faith in his tall growing, in his growing more competent, and also many more things which are related to this. If a family member pays more stress on the positive aspects of the child's being and doing, he will naturally attach himself to that member more than to another who may implies us only the negative aspects. Okay, so if we are treating the child negatively, more negatively, as comparison to that of the positive approach which can be given to the child on explaining him what is right and what is wrong, and by giving him the proper guidance there, not only scolding him always for doing his wrong things, but to appreciate him also on his good deeds, and to guide him that what is good and what is a bad aspect of the life, and what are the aspects which have to be followed, and what are the principles which have to be followed in our life, then that kind of person will grow as a best social person. For instance, if a person tells the child, "You are a great kid," the child will surely grow more intimate to him. Yes, it is true that the person who tells him this thing, who have a positive approach towards him, surely that particular child will have a soft corner in his heart towards that particular person. Either it can be your mother, either it can be your father, either it can be any of your family member who guides you, who helps you, and who takes your mistakes as a part of your teaching only. Okay, as a part of your learning only. He does not scolds you aspects, except he explains you that the wrong thing which you have done is this, and you must not do this because okay, like this he must explain to you. Then that particular person will have a different approach in the mind of that particular child. Okay, the child will try to avoid anyone who comments, just what do you think you are, young man, or you never do anything right, you are so clumsy. Okay, so the persons who are always scolding them, the persons who are always showing them that they are wrong, always wrong, they are doing always wrong things, that kind of persons are being hated by the child, and they try to avoid them, and that they try to keep a distance from them. Okay, if the person is telling the right thing, but the way to tell that and to say that this is right, this is wrong, it is very different, because the psychology here is that you have to make explain the child that it is correct here, it is wrong here, but the way of explaining must be there. Okay, if we are always scolding him and always saying that you are always wrong, you are doing this, you are doing that, but there what will come out, the child's mind will, there will be an image, that your image will be there in the child's mind, that you are always scolding him and you never think good for him, you always want to scold him. Like this only his mindset will become, and due to this reason what will happen, he will start to ignore you. Okay, he will start to ignore you. Next, should the senior family members, especially the parents, be lacking in quality in their family role? The children are bound to be deprived of proper sustenances to their relationships. The senior family members sometimes lack this particular value, and due to this reason what happens, due to this reason the persons the child gets deprived of the proper guidance towards the relationships. When disapproval or negative approaches are lifted, the child becomes less anxious and more attached to them. Okay, so the when you will see that the disapproval has been disengaged and the negative approaches have been lifted up, then we will see that the child is becoming more anxious and it is becoming more attached to the family or to the parents or to the relations there. Why? What is the reason behind it? Because the child's mindset, child psychology is like that only, that the more you are scolding him, the more you are giving negative, you will get negative back only. Okay, so in order to get positive, what you have to do, you have to provide more positive energy towards the child. The more positive energy will be provided out there, so what will happen, it will bring out the positive energy from the child also. The child will also develop positive energy in his mind, positive thing in his mind, that okay, I have done wrong, but I will never do this wrong thing again. uh, like this you have to make his mind that the wrong which has been done by him, you must not always to take them and to scold him always, or to be or to on be angry on him always. Okay, the reason here is that a person sorry, they eventually become reinforcing agents in helping the child establish healthy relationships. Okay, all these habits, all this positive behavior and explaining behavior, all this will, what will happen, it will help the child to reinforce the relationship, a very healthy relationship between his social life. A person tends to transfer his childhood attitudes and temperament to the realm of his social life. His relationship with the other members of the society also gets colored by the way he is related to his family people. Yes, it is true. The relationship which the person is having with his family member, that reflects the same which kind of relationship he will be having with the social life. Okay, the more close or familiar he is with his family, it means that he will be more closer and familiar with the socially also. Okay, the peoples of the society also must have a very deep relationship. There is also a hearing in him to establish certain satisfying relationship with the society in order to compensate for what he misused in the family circle. Okay, there is also a hearing in him to establish certain satisfying relationship. Okay, there is also a thing ability to establish certain satisfying relationship with the with the society in order to compensate for what he misused in the family circle. Okay, so the family is the main thing. If the relationship with the family is not good, then the relationship of the person with the society also hampers out there, or it also suffers out there. Person living together are likely to develop strong intimate attachments, as also at times frustrates each other. Persons living together are likely to develop strong intimate attachments. It is true. The more you are living together, the more stronger the relationship or the attachments will be found out there. Okay, and at times you will frustrate also with each other. Youth in particular looks for emotional support from the family as well as from outside. Okay, so the youth peoples like us, like you, okay, they always look for emotional support. They always look for emotional support. What is emotional support? The emotional support here is as the youth time or the adolescent time is that time where a person is developing emotionally, okay, and health wise also. So in both these condition there is to be maintained a proper balance between this emotional and health conditions. So in order to maintain this, the youth requires some of his health, some of his help, emotional attachment, okay, from outside also and from the familiar side also. So this emotional attachment is very important for the youth, for their development. Now, emotional attachment may not always lead to healthy relationship. Okay, the emotional attachment which has been provided to the youth, it will always not always lead to a healthy relationship based on rational behavior, and strained relationship may give rise to conflicts. If the emotional attachment there, it is suppressed, or it is been compressed over a given child, okay, or given youth, then what will happen out there, the strained relationship will develop and it will give rise to conflicts out there. A conflict is a sort of tug of war which may arise from fear of being unworthy, unloved, and abandoned. Okay, there what will happen due to this reason, the child will start to believe that he's been unloved in his family, he's been unloved in his society, in his social circle, he's been unworthy in his social circle, no one wants him there. Okay, like this, all this different kind of thinking will be developed in him, and he will feel that he has been abandoned out there. Okay, he has been left out there alone in this whole social world. Conflicts are necessary in life. It is really true that conflicts are very necessary, but it requires a strong personality to overcome conflicts arising from strained relationship. Okay, if we see, conflict is very very important in life. The conflicts is why important, because it lights up the what we can say, the faults a young or a person is having, and by accepting that faults, we can show a strong personality who wants to overcome these conflicts and arise from that as a strained relationship, and make that particular relationship as a good and a healthy relationship. Weak personality can collapse easily, and when conflicts arise, and may lose confidence in themselves and others also. While the persons who does not overcome to this, they will be termed as weak personality and they will collapse there. And when conflict will arise out there, they will easily collapse and they will lose the confidence over their relationships with themselves also and with others also. One must learn to cope with the conflict situations that arise with regards to personal relationship. So, what is the main thing here? It is to learn how to cope up with how to arise from the conflict situations. peacefully and in a friendly way in order to make the personal relationship more strong and stronger. You must know what you need from others and also what you want from them. Okay, we must always know that what we need from others and what we want from them, and you must know how to tell the difference there. Okay, how to tell the difference there. In case of a conflict, you must know how to get away from harmful people. Let's say a conflict has been taken out in the society, but the persons whom with the conflict has been taken out, they are very harmful to us. So at that particular time, we must know how to get away from that harmful peoples. Okay, how to avoid them, how to become away from them. Okay, it is necessary to know when you must withdraw from the people and situations. It is very necessary to know that when we have to withdraw and when we have to put down our weapons when we are in conflict. Always seek support from those who you can trust. Okay, you must always seek support from those you can trust, which again means that you must establish a trusting relationship with someone who whose help you can count on when such needs arises. Okay, you can count on when such needs arises. You must know all these things. So we must always seek supports on the persons whom we can trust. Okay, whom we can trust or whom we can say that they are our own. Okay, we can share our things with them. Okay, which again means that you must establish a trusting relationship with someone. It is very true that a strong relationship is not there, then how you can trust anyone? So there must be a very strong relationship there. Okay. Also, whose help you can count on them when such needs arises. Okay. So if a need is there, you want someone's help, and that particular person is able to help you there. So that particular relationship must be there that you can easily go up to him to ask him for help, and the relationship must be that much strong that he can easily help out with you. Okay. You must have sufficient knowledge of human behavior. That is, you must know why people do and say the thing the way they do or say. Okay. So the first thing is that we must know that what is human behavior, and we must have a keen knowledge of that how human behavior is there. What is this means? It means that we must know that why people do and say the things the way they do or say. Yes, it is true that the peoples are saying and they are doing also that only. Okay, so we must know that what is the behavior, human behavior is, and how many types of humans are there. Knowing it will help you get alone with the people in general. Okay, if you are knowing the human behavior, then it will help you to get along with the peoples in general. Once in a while, it is necessary to withdraw from others. Okay, it is very necessary to withdraw from others. Being alone at times is a strategic move. Okay, to be alone, to be alone when being tied with someone, it is a strategic move. It gives you inner peace by reducing the strain of being divided between peoples. However, you must be careful to foster your basic faith in people and in personal relationship. Okay, so here you have to maintain a proper balance between your family, your social circle. Okay, and you have to maintain here that particular balance out there, and you have to give proper amount of time with your family also, and with your friend circle also, and to other persons also whom you are related to, and you have to be very careful to foster your basic faith in people and in personal relationship there. Every relationship is a gift of God. It is true that every relationship which has been given to you, it is a gift of God. And every time you establish a relationship with another person, you are strengthening your faith in the divine person of God. God could not be physically present everywhere, so He made human beings. So no human relationship can attain meaning and perfection without God's entry into it. So once relationship, God depends one's ability to receive the presence of the other as other, as it is God who helps one's ability to fully present to another as oneself. It is true that the God cannot be present at everywhere, so He has made many human beings out there, and in each human being, God is there. So, if we are making a strong relationship with human, it means that we are making strong relationship with God there. Okay. So it is very needful also, and it is very important also to form a good relationship in your social life and to maintain it also. Okay. So at last, ending here by, no man is an island entire of himself. It is true. No man can be an island entire of himself. He needs the help of the other human beings also in order to survive in this. Okay. So thank you for watching this video, and this particular chapter is going to come in your pre-midterm. So best of luck for your pre-midterms, and the notes will be provided. Thank you.